The Kentucky Headhunters' distinctive sound, it's a mix of rock, country, and blues music. Their chart-topping songs like Dumas Walker and Rock and Roll Angel have earned them radio hits as well as Grammy, CMA, and ACM awards. I want you to welcome to the show brothers Richard and Fred Young, their cousin Greg Martin, and Doug Phelps, known as the Kentucky Headhunters. Great having you guys here.
Oh, it's great to be here, Mike.
You know, one of the things that I love about your music, it's really hard to describe. Most people would say it's Southern rock, but there's a lot of country roots, blues. You kind of cover the
little everything.
spectrum.
Like a sponge,
But one thing about you guys, you can rip it up in a live performance like nobody else.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. We've been very fortunate. We played together. Fred, Greg, and I have played together since 1968.
68.
68.
Yes.
I met him at a talent show.
Same as you. You saw the Beatles on 64, didn't you?
That changed my
their
whole
life.
life.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was going to be
start a band.
I was going to be the fifth Beatle.
Well, you're a pretty good Beatles bass player, you know.
You are.
They never got that message, though.
Well,
but you guys, you know, I think it's pretty cool that you've been true to your roots. The state of Kentucky loves you, and you love the state of Kentucky. You've continued to be able to represent the heritage that you have there.
Yes.
So,
we've been very, very fortunate, and we have an old farmhouse out that our grandma gave us out in the farm there in Edmonton, Kentucky, and we use that as our landing strip to rehearse and to practice and play, and just I think that, along with being family, is why we've had so many great years. We've lived a charmed life.
well,
You know.
but you've helped a lot of other people enjoy the music, and the fact that you still speak to each other after all these years.
Yeah,
It's a miracle.
we have no choice. We have to get together on holidays.
You know, the house that you just described, is that the one that's in some of the music videos?
Yes, sir.
That really is the...
That's it.
That's the practice
rehearsal.
house.
The practice
Yeah.
That's it.
That is so cool,
Yeah.
and it's part of the family heritage.
is.
Yeah, and we've been fortunate enough that my sons created a band 20 years ago, and we helped them get started, and they went to Europe and exploded, and they're huge over there and big over here, I guess. And so they're called Blackstone Cherry, the rock band. A lot of people know
That's
that.
awesome. Yeah. They've got some fans, too.
Yes.
This is the newest collection from the Kentucky Headhunters calls. That's a fact, Jack. Now, tell me what is different about this album than some of the other things you've done?
Well, we came out of the pandemic, for one thing, and we were all holed up last year, you know,
Like rats.
rats, sitting around the house going, what's going on? And last November, I came down with COVID, not a really bad case, so we had to put things off till early in the year, and finally we said we got to get together and we got to get this music out.
Do something.
We went out.
Yeah.
We went into this without a blueprint. We got in the studio, and these guys will attest. For about a day or two, we were kind of mush-brained, so to speak, and we were like going, okay.
Yeah, Doug actually took his headphones off one time after about a few hours the first day. He said, our brains are mush. But they weren't,
It took
actually.
a while, but we
you know,
worked through it.
doing it so many years together, actually, it's kind of like
becomes
riding a bicycle. So it just took us, we were still in shock from COVID.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Just like being home on the
First time you guys have been off the road probably in 50 years. isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, a long time, 40.
Yeah, we played 8 shows, and then 2 or 3 of those were drive-in shows.
Yeah.
Remember the drive-ins, folks, where you could
Yeah.
put as many people as you could in the car?
Yeah, some of these people remember, but they don't remember much about the movies they ever saw.
Well,
They don't remember the titles of any of it.
It was just to go have fun. But
Yeah,
you know,
that-
you'd have 3 people in the car, or 4 pay for it.
Yeah.
And then the trunk be full. And then sometimes the movie'd start, and you forget that there was anybody in the trunk. And you'd be bang, bang. Let me out.
We've got hostages in the car.
And we got a few, you know, those drive-in speakers hanging around the house, you know, that you accidentally ripped off the post.
You just drove away.
Yeah,
It was
just drove
still
away.
hooked to the window.
Forgot. You know?
You know you didn't. You took those things.
That's
You
true,
drove
Mike.
off with them.
No,
Come
I've never
on.
stole a piece of bubble gum in my life. I really haven't. I'll tell if a fish is that long, it's that long, but I won't. I'm kind of a PR at the guy in our outfit.
So here's what I got to ask. You guys have been playing since like 68.
Mm-hmm.
So you preceded a lot of the people that would have influenced you, but have there been influences to the Kentucky Headhunters sound and brand?
All of them.
Oh, yes,
Yes,
man.
Everything
definitely.
from Lawrence Welk to B.B. King to
Well-
Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big spectrum.
Yes, it is.
Lawrence Welk to B.B. King to Led
Well,
Zeppelin.
just like
Led
you, we
Zeppelin.
were forced to watch that on Sunday nights,
Yes, we were.
or you couldn't watch Ed Sullivan to see the Beatles.
We're musical
Man.
sponges.
Yeah.
Anything that
I
we
think
come-
we're brothers from another mother.
I'm sure we knew that when we first
Well,
met you.
I want people to get this wonderful new album called That Is a Fact, Jack. It's a fun album, and that's what they wanted to be. And folks, we need some fun in our world today. For their concert schedule, go to KentuckyHeadhunters.com.